Let's begin with this group exhibition of contemporary works of art at the 202 Gallery in Lagos.
Reflections bring together a diverse collective of voices at 202 Gallery.
Practically, I am an artist who has a lot of passion for the environment. I have done things about environmental preservation. You know, the basic material for producing this work is the simple drink cans, like the Coca-Cola cans and stuff you find everywhere littered around. So, to some extent, at a particular time, it was actually in the year 2020 during the COVID lockdown. And in the house, because we were lounging and not doing any work, so we drank a whole lot and it heaped at one end. And, you know, the materials, they were able to speak to me. And I decided to put them to use. And I found out that it is of utmost importance to me now, because, and to the environment too, because since the past 5 years I've worked on this material, I would have removed about 10, 15 truckloads of some of these materials that ordinarily constitute environmental nuisance, and I've turned them into, you know, great works of art that actually beautify our world, you know, instead of bringing about a mess of our world and environment.
This group exhibition explores the intersection of identity, memory, and physical world.
The title of this is Equestrian Spirit. Equestrian Spirit talks about horses mainly, and the inspiration behind this is more about motion and even the human figure, because the human figure can also be likened to the horse. Those are two very difficult subjects to draw and paint. As an artist, yes, proportion is key, the form is, you understand. So starting out as an artist, those are two objects or forms you really need to study to get proportion.
I dive into figurations a lot, so, and most of the things I do has to do with everyday life, you know, human expressions, emotions, and all that. So I'm mostly doing figurative drawings or paintings. So each time I see a subject that I resonate with, I paint them and I try to, like, you know, let the emotion shine through canvas.
At every point in time when I create works, I actually like people who see my works to enjoy them. I want them to understand them and feel them, and then acquiring them is an extra. You understand? Yes, I also want them to acquire them. Yes, and hang them in their homes, consume them, and make the best out of them.
Through various media, art lovers are invited to pause and find their own rhythm and stories in these images.
This is a drawing using a Conte medium with a different approach from the normal way of drawing. Each time I'm drawing or painting, I always have this broken shapes from the figures or from the landscape. So I'm now incorporating it with the use of this particular medium to give me the effect of the watercolor effect, but it's not watercolor, giving transparency and at the same time still have the feel of drawings. You can see the sharp lines and the tones in different shades.
So, I mean, the title of the work is Old Enough. Old enough, so growing up, I mean, that's for you to feel like you're old enough to do something. There's a way they just do like this. So if your hand passes a certain length, and then that means you're old enough. But if he's not there yet, so and clearly in this one, he did it angrily, like, you know how many times he has like tried to like show that he's old enough.
This showcase brings together established, emerging artists and their shared experiences over time.
Art could be simple and also complex. Art for me is life. God created art. Everything around you is art, from your dressing to, just name it, medicine, your cars, your houses, everything is art. So art for me is life. Art is a form of expression. Other people could use music to express themselves, language to express themselves. I use art to express my inner feelings.
Way back before now, I used to say art is therapeutic for me. It is still therapeutic, but right now I think I've taken it more personal. So art is very personal to me. It is a way of life, because each time I think of progression in my craft, I'm thinking of developing as a human too. So everything interconnects.
Reflections captures the essence of 2025 through the eyes of these artists, whether it's a look back at the challenges overcome or celebration of quiet moments. These works speak to the soul.